Welcome back all you humans, Mechians, and Saiyans. In this video I will teach you all new and old players how to get a good foundation with the New Year's banner. But before the video starts, make sure to subscribe since over 90% of people who watch the videos aren't subscribed. And if you want a chance to win the account in the video, make sure to watch to the end to find out how to enter the giveaway. If you've done all that, let's get straight into the tutorial. Like any other account, it all starts with downloading the Dokkan app. Once you do that, then the real journey begins. After spending 10 minutes tapping, you'll finally finish the tutorial and get ready to start the actual game. Once you finish the tutorial, you'll go straight into your gifts, collect everything that you can. Since it's New Year's, you'll be getting a large amount of Dragon Stones. I collected 161 Dragon Stones. You might collect a little more, you might collect a little less, but with all that, we're going to go straight into the summoning phase. Now you have two choices. You can either get yourself a solid foundation and do the New Year's banner, or you could get straight into the Gohan Beast banner. I recommend the New Year's banner, which will guarantee you 4 LRs plus multiple Dokkan Festival units. With your decision made, I won't force you to do anything. I would recommend the New Year's banner, but with your decision made, the first thing you'll do is summon. The New Year banner is set up in 5 steps. Step 1 guarantees you a low tier super or extreme class category leader. Step 2 guarantees you with a low tier LR unit. Step 3 guarantees you a mid-tier super or extreme class category leader. Step 4 guarantees you a good category leader. And finally, step 5 guarantees you a good LR unit. With 101 Dragon Stones, I was able to complete 4 steps on the New Year's banner straight away. If you don't get something good after the first 4 steps, don't be afraid to reset your account. Since my units were pretty decent, I decided to keep the account. During the first step, I was able to get Extreme Int Brawly, Strength Super Vegeta, and Strength Namek Goku. Getting 3 Dokkan Fest units was a fantastic start. On to step 2, I was only able to get the guaranteed LR, which was Mighty Mask. Step 3, I was able to collect the Dokkan Fest Golden Frieza and the Dokkan Fest Tech Janemba. 2 very decent units that will be helpful later on. Lastly, on my final step that I could do right now was the GOAT summon. I was able to get the Giga Chad himself, Physical Raditz. Probably one of the best units in the game. Now with all the summons finished, we were able to get straight into the Mighty Warrior missions. The first panel was probably the easiest out of all of them. First, we go straight into the sell section and sell off all the Hercule statues that we were given at the beginning. Afterwards, you want to go straight into the training tab. Here, we'll pick one of the units you summon. As you can see, I chose Raditz. First of all, you'll want to give him an Elder Kai, put training items on him, and finally, you'll want to change the training location as well. Once we finish training him, after that, we can finally Dokkan Awake him straight away. With that, we've done most of the panel 1. We'll only need a couple more, but don't worry. Next, you'll change your team to all the new units that you gotten and head into your first event. The event you'll want to choose is Study Hard, Play Hard. This shouldn't be too hard as we'll collect some link levels and earn a lot of experience. Lastly, go to your Dragon Ball history and head into the Dragon Ball Z tab. Once there, you'll actually head into a new threat, the Saiyan Warrior Race mission. Once you're there, you'll have all the time in the world to complete all the missions on Z Hard. All 12 missions shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes. The first panel only requires you to complete the first 4, but doing all 12 now will help in the future. So just get them out of the way now, and then once you completed them, we'll head into the panel missions and collect all of our rewards. Now that we are on to our second panel, you can see that we've already completed a few of them just by playing. To get started, you'll have to do any event, but I recommend doing the Whis in Search of Greater Power event, since this would be helpful later on. But before starting, you'll want to put in an item such as like a Sensu Bean or any item you have on, and picking a new friend leader. During the fight, we'll want to head into the items, use a Sensu Bean straight away just to get that out since that is a mission. After completion, the game will ask you if you want to send a friend request. Just say yes. This is also for another mission, so after this you'll have 2 missions plus the Whis, which will be used later on. Afterwards, we want to collect all the missions to progress even more. Head straight into the friend summon and summon on it. It usually isn't that good, but if you're lucky, you'll maybe get an Hercule statue or a potential LR. Once we finish that, we'll head into the exchange tab to buy some items. The first thing, we're going to buy something with Zenny. I recommend the Sensu Bean, but again, you could get anything you want. Because we sent a friend request, we also got what is called Baba points. With these points, you can purchase anything in the shop. I recommend getting whatever is there. It doesn't really matter what's there, just get anything. Next, you'll want to find the exchange shop for the incredible gems. These are these green gems that you do get while playing the game. Again, you'll want to purchase anything, but I recommend getting yourself an Elder Kai to replace the one from earlier. With that, we finished the second panel, and let's get head straight to the third one. Just like the second panel, we have some missions already completed for us. But before we continue with some missions, it's time to reward ourselves. Head into the missions and collect all the rewards that you haven't gotten so far. With all the dragon stones, it's time to go back to summoning. Last time we summoned, we left off at the final step, step 5, which guarantees us an LR unit. Luckily for us, when we summoned, we ended up getting a little extra with a Dokkan Fest Strength Bojack, as well as the guaranteed LR, which was Goku and Piccolo. After completing a full rotation, you can go after any other banner if you want, but I recommend doing the New Year's banner just one more time for more stability. Continuing with the next round of summons, the first step would give us 3 more Dokkan Fest units. We would get Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Physical Omega Shenron, and lastly Strength Ultimate Gohan. All 3 of them have easy A's, which make them very fantastic units to get in this banner. Step 2 would be great as we would get LR Strength Brawly, probably one of the strongest LRs in the game. That's all the Dragon Stones we have left, so we'll go back to completing some missions. Back to the mission, we're going to go to the stage battling for Awakening Medals. In this stage, we can get Awakening Medals, which we're going to need to collect 50 of them. So try to earn as many medals as possible, and try it again if you don't get over 50. After getting your 50 medals, you'll want to move on to the training at Korin Tower. This one will be exactly like the last. You'll have to collect 50 medals as well. You'll have to collect 50 medals before moving on to the next mission. Afterwards, you'll go to the Epic Showdown and complete both stages. Completing the first stage on Z Hard gives you a Tech Goku you'll need in a little bit. And after completing the second stage, you'll get an Awakening Medal to awaken the Goku unit. You'll have to collect 3 of these medals, so if you only get 1 or 2, make sure to do it again to get the third. After finishing that up, we'll collect our rewards in order to progress more. Now that we'll head into the training tab and train the new Goku that we just got earlier. You'll want to train the Goku and Dokkan Awaken him a couple times, but the time you finish awakening him, he will be a Tech Super Saiyan Goku. Since we still need to awaken one more unit, just grab a random unit and Dokkan Awaken him as well. I did Super Vegeta. Of course, you could do any unit that you don't have awakened. Once you're finished Dokkan Awakening your unit, you would have finished your panel. So collect the rewards and we'll start on the 4th panel straight away. On to panel 4. This is going to be the longest one you'll have to complete today. By doing 11 story quests to get a Dragon Ball and doing over 20 event quests to get rank 50. Luckily for us, you can auto these quests to make it a little easier for you. The first 2 story stages go pretty smoothly, but on the 3rd stage you'll have to use a memory for another mission. Just use the GT Goku and you should activate once you head into battle. But also be cautious in this stage since it is going to be the first Dragon Ball you do collect. After collecting your Dragon Ball, you'll just have to complete these stages until the next Dragon Ball. Completing multiple stages and the next Dragon Ball will appear on Arena 2 Stage 5. During this stage, the only thing you'll have to do is collect the last Dragon Ball. And after you do that, we'll finally get to summon Shenron. Shenron can give you a lot of wishes, but the wish that we will be picking is I want more allies in order to get the 10 extra Dragon Stones. After getting your wish, we'll want to collect your missions and go straight to the training tab. The unit you'll train is the physical Goku that you turn into an LR later. All you want to do is feed 9 Gokus so that you can be a super attack level 10. Once we level up our Goku, and we need to clear a Dokkan event. Any Dokkan event will work, but I ended up doing the suppressing all Dokkan event since it is one of the easiest ones as a beginner. With that, the only mission left to finish was the panel to reach rank 50. It's going to take a lot, but one of the missions I need you to complete first is Pan's Secret Adventure. You'll need this later, but it also gives you a lot of experience to get to rank 50 quicker. But even after completing this event, we still need a lot of experience left. We just need to keep playing. I recommend doing the story quests, like the new superhero quest with the Piccolo and Gohan, the Beast Gohan. Do those quests since you do need them for a mission later on as well. Not long after, you'll reach rank 50 and you're finally ready for the final panel. After completing the 4th panel, we'll collect our rewards and start on the final panel. As you can see, we've almost completed half of the missions just by doing what I recommended. The only things we have to do are quite simple, so let's just get into the new hidden potential tab and get ready to finish. We will put our Goku duplicates and finally rainbow this guy. It might be a bit confusing at first, but follow the screen and everything should make sense. Once we rainbow the Goku unit, we should be be able to complete that mission. The next mission can also be done in the hidden potential tab. We ended up getting some orbs earlier, so all we have to do is pick a unit and put the orbs in them. Not all units use the same orb, so just look around and see which orbs you can use. My orb went straight to Super Vegeta, but if you don't have a unit that has an orb, just Dokkan Awaken a few characters and you should be able to find one. After putting the orb in, there's only one thing to complete. We will head straight into the Extreme Z battles and complete just one. I recommend going all the way to the bottom where they shouldn't be that hard and should be easy to complete. Once you complete the Extreme Z battle, you are officially done with all the Mission Goku panels, but it doesn't end here. All you need to do is finish the instructions and Dokkan Awaken your unit until it becomes an LR unit or a legendary rare unit. Now just collect any rewards you have left and let's just head into the final step of the video. After completing the Mission Goku, we already have one LR and all we need to do is finish the final steps of the New Year banner. We should still have 3 more steps left and we should have enough Dragon Stones to complete them. We left off on step 3 and let's just get straight into it. We ended up getting 2 amazing units on step 3, which are Strength Cooler and Tech Ultimate Gohan. 2 fantastic units any player would want. Step 4 wouldn't be as generous as we would get AGL Trunks. Still a good unit, but I would have liked a bit more. In the final step, we would see another LR unit in Golden Frieza. A solid unit, but nothing too great. At this point, you should have completed the banner twice and you should have more Dragon Stones to continue summoning. At this point, you can finally summon on the superhero banners if you wish. At this point, you have a good foundation, so I wouldn't recommend doing any more New Year banners at all. You should have 5 LRs and a dozen Dokkan Fest units to set you up beautifully for the future. To remind you of everything we got so far, let's review it. Omega Shenron, LR Golden Frieza, Raditz, LR Goku, Namek Goku, LR Brawly, Cooler, Bojack, Gohan, Super Vegeta, Int Brawly, Int Golden Frieza, LR Piccolo and Goku, Janemba, Ultimate Gohan, Blue Vegito, LR Mighty Mask, and lastly but not least, AGL Trunks. With that, I hope you got some very good units and good LRs. As I said in the beginning of the video, I plan to give this account to a lucky viewer of the channel. All you need to do is leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment something nice with a donut emoji at the end so I know that you want to be entered to the giveaway. If that is all, I hope everyone enjoyed the video and I hope it helps someone who watched it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.